A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a troubling display of political tension, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has reportedly refused to take calls from Vice President Kamala Harris regarding disaster recovery efforts following the devastating Hurricane Helene. The storm, which made landfall on September 26th as a Category 4 hurricane, has already claimed at least 20 lives and left nearly 1 million Floridians without power. With the state now bracing for the impending Hurricane Milton, which has rapidly intensified to a Category 5 storm, the situation is becoming increasingly dire. DeSantis aides suggested that Harris's outreach was politically motivated, stating, "Kamala was trying to reach out, and we didn't answer. The calls seemed political." This assertion has sparked outrage from Harris, who criticized the governor's actions as utterly irresponsible and indicative of a failure to prioritize the needs of the people in a time of crisis. Moments of crisis should compel leaders to set aside political differences and focus on the welfare of their constituents, Harris remarked during a press conference. The White House has also weighed in, with Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre emphasizing that the decision to engage with the federal government lies with DeSantis. "The governor, it's up to him if he wants to respond to us or not," she stated, highlighting the growing rift between the state and federal response teams. DeSantis has previously missed calls from President Biden, claiming he was in transit when the outreach occurred. This pattern of disengagement raises questions about the governor's willingness to collaborate with federal agencies during emergencies. As Hurricane Milton approaches, expected to make landfall late Wednesday or early Thursday, the urgency for coordinated action is paramount. The aftermath of Hurricane Helene has been catastrophic, with residents likening the destruction to a nuclear bomb explosion. DeSantis initially claimed that disaster relief efforts were under control, directing attention toward other states affected by the storm, such as North Carolina. However, the political narrative surrounding the hurricane has been muddied by conflicting messages from prominent Republican figures, including former President Donald Trump, who have disseminated misleading claims about the disaster response. Despite the political posturing, North Carolina officials have publicly commended the federal response to the storm, with Republican Senator Thom Tillis stating, "For anybody who thinks that any level of government could have been prepared precisely for what we're dealing with here, clearly, are clueless. They're doing a great job." This sentiment was echoed by State Senator Kevin Corbin, who condemned the spread of conspiracy theories surrounding the storm. As Florida braces for Hurricane Milton, which is expected to bring significant flooding and storm surge, the state has declared a state of emergency across more than 50 counties. Evacuation orders have been issued for several areas, including Tampa Bay, where residents are urged to evacuate while they still can. The storm's anticipated record-breaking storm surge of 8 to 12 feet adds to the urgency of the situation, as Floridians continue to recover from the damage inflicted by Hurricane Helene. In a press briefing, DeSantis acknowledged the seriousness of the situation, stating, "Time is going to start running out very, very soon." Meanwhile, he has maintained communication with FEMA Administrator Deanne Criswell, emphasizing that he is ready to engage with federal officials as necessary. However, the apparent refusal to communicate with Harris raises concerns about the effectiveness of the disaster response, particularly in light of the impending storm. The political landscape surrounding disaster recovery is complex, with both state and federal officials needing to work together to address the needs of affected communities. As the situation unfolds, the focus must remain on providing support to those impacted by these hurricanes, rather than engaging in political gamesmanship that only serves to hinder recovery efforts. With Hurricane Milton on the horizon, the stakes have never been higher, and the need for unity and collaboration is critical. As we observe the developments in Florida, one can only hope that the leaders involved will prioritize the welfare of their constituents over partisan politics. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.